The Democratic Alliance in Gauteng will be picketing outside the Tembisa hospital today. They're calling for the suspension of the CEO. This is over allegations of financial mismanagement. Our reporter Tshegohaco Moagi is there for us. She joins us now. Tshego, good morning to you. What is this CEO alleged to have done exactly?
Well, good morning, Xoli. So there are allegations that, there is about 800 million rand that was given to some companies, and they are saying that they are fake contracts or fishy contracts. This is according to the DA, that were handed over to some companies within the Tembisa hospital or to provide services to the Tembisa hospital. These are some of the issues that were raised allegedly by Babita Deokaran. You'd remember her to be the whistleblower who actually, blew the whistle and opened up a can of worms that related to alleged corruption and financial mismanagement at this hospital, and she lost her life as a whistleblower in South Africa. But let's get an understanding from community members about services that are offered here and what they understand about, what takes place financially here at this hospital. I'm joined by Mujalifa Boya. Mujalifa, thank you so much for your time. So let's start off with, as a community member, what do you understand to be, the financial situation of Tembisa Hospital, and how does it affect the daily services offered to the residents of Tembisa?
No, thank you, Tshegohaco. Of course, we have interest in the hospital. We are not just community members, we are also business people trying to enter the hospital, which is not easy to do so. However, we have noticed the allegations on what has transpired, and I think we also saw one of the companies that is alleged to be corrupt, that is from Tembisa. But what saddens me or most is that there are also other companies that are to be accused for having done the same thing. And that one company is alleged to have taken 2 million, just 2 million. And these other companies, the difference of the money that you have just spoken of, these other companies are not being said anything about. And we are worried, where are those companies coming from? Why aren't they spoken to? So for me, it becomes a political fight. It's not really what needs to be investigated. If only it was on an honest investigation, it was going to be talking to the total amount of money that is being investigated. And for me, if a company does deliver the work, why should every black company be corrupt if it has delivered? Because I can only have a problem with someone that has claimed money but they have not delivered. To a stage of you having an invoice, it means you would have gotten a purchase order. If you follow the process of procurement, if you got a purchase order, then you need to deliver. After delivering, that's when you can get an invoice. So I don't understand when a black companies get accused of being corrupt while they have delivered.
Well, that is something, of course, that will definitely be asking the DA as they come and pick it here, if it's just black companies, black-owned companies that are being investigated. But you would understand, of course, that there are the concerns that there are some companies that are doing work or alleging to do work, and they get the money, but they just don't deliver.
Sure, exactly. Hence I'm saying, when we have followed the story on News 24, it wasn't talking about that. It was just talking about. Hence, even earlier I said it looked like a political fight, particularly from the ANC, because I have noted that the DS just jumped into a picket that is alleged to have been organized by politicians from the ANC that are fighting their own politics. You didn't know whether their companies are also working here, or either they are fighting because they are not getting work, others are getting work. So it's like us, as ordinary members of the community, who are being dragged to things that we don't know. So my worry to actually say, or even rather come here, is that why are you accusing one company that has stolen only 2 million? What about these other companies? What is it that is being hidden?
Right. Well, only 2 million is quite a large amount of money for services not allegedly rendered to the Tembisa hospital. So there you have it, community members saying that more needs to be investigated and not just the one company, that there are other companies also that have said that they would be doing work for the Tembisa hospital, and now they also saying, Mujalifa saying that they need also to be investigated. So the DA's picket is expected to start at about 10 o'clock, and we'll then get more information from the spokesperson for health from the DA, Jack Bloom, about the picket that they are doing and also what they are calling for and hoping that their picket will achieve.
Tshegohaco Moagi, thank you very much. Live for us outside the Tembisa Tertiary Hospital here in Gauteng.